game right here, and I'm excited. At 90, I'm shaking right now. I am shaking with excitement. We're loading into the game here, and I believe it's going to be Sparty versus Vemzy. I'm excited about this matchup here. I remember a little while back, it was Spartan was playing twos with Sab against Vemzy, and Spartan he was pretty confident that Vemzy might have been stream sniping him during crucial moments of their matchup, and he let him know. He let him know. He let his Twitch channel know, and he let Twitter know. And he's been kind of going at Vemzy since then. He was not happy with it. What we're gonna see now, I mean, stream sniping not gonna matter. The level of gameplay is too high. You can't even keep up.
Yeah, I was actually modding the Money Tuesday chat, and Vimzy was in there, and Spartan just went off on him. I mean, Spartan did not hold back. He was going full blast. They were talking lots of smack in the Twitch chat. I didn't keep up with too much of their trash talk on Spartan stream or anything like that, but I saw what was going on in front of my eyes. I had to mod it. I had to get in between the two and say, hey guys, calm down. Like, you guys are in my chat right now. You can't be acting like this. This is getting too wild. Take it to the streets. Go outside. And this is where they're at. They're in our tournament now, and they're matched up. So this is excellent. I'm really excited to see this Bad Blood grudge match that we've got right now. This is fantastic. Oh my God, Pyretic. You've been gone for months and months and months. I haven't seen you forever, man. Why you can't just come back and do this?
And it's 5-1 lead in favor of Vemzy and Pyretic, and this is kind of like the old school meets the new school. Like back in the day during the Dream Team, there was a scrimmage that nobody ever even heard of until much later, where Jordan went up against Magic Johnson, and they actually scrimmed each other, and they were going at it. Trash talk. There was some hard fouls going in, and they were really going at each other. And eventually, Magic Johnson had to pass the torch and said, "Michael is the greatest player of all time." We're gonna find out if Spartan will pass the torch on to Vemzy, the up-and-comer coming into this league right here, as Penguin gonna drop down, takes out Pyretic, the trades go in, and now Spartan and Penguin are back in striking distance, only down by 2 kills.
Spartan going to be holding down Pink right now. He's going to try to just evade some of these grenades that are coming in. He is getting shot from Car, but he's not going to let that distract him just yet. He does hear that player is going to be weak. Vimzy jumps out and gets that chow onto Spartan. He's feeling good about that one.
And there it is, and look at that. Pyretic able to steal away that camouflage. He has the exact timing on it, and is going to be able to use about 100% of it on the enemy team. So look at the rotation coming, though. Penguin and Sparty know that he's probably on P side. Looks like they're purposely rotating over towards Car side to maybe avoid that. Penguin getting some shots in, but taking heavy damage from both players. He's going to get annihilated. 9-5 lead in favor of Vemzy and Pyretic.
Noob combo coming in, but he's not going to need it because Vimzy's got the perfect shots into the back of Spartan's head. Vimzy, the fastest point of view. He is just landing some excellent movement. Pyretic's going to be there. I was not expecting this, Tony. Honestly, I was not expecting this. The trade comes in. Vimzy is just flying at Spartan right now. He is just jumping into his face, and he's saying, sit down, sit down, sit down. I don't need to be on your stream. I don't need to stream snipe you to take you out.
Vemzy, formerly of a Team Elevate, currently icing up right now. They hold a 12-6 lead over some of the best in the business. That's right, it's Spartan and Penguin. And I was a little worried about this duo right here. I mean, Spartan just recently got a vaccine shot and is really taking after the side effects. He's not feeling very well at all. Apparently, it was very hard for him to even get out of bed. So I was really kind of worried about this duo here. Let's see what's going to happen. They're currently down, and their backs are firm against the wall. Pyretic able to take out Penguin. Spartan about to get into a 1v2 situation. There it is. The trade comes in, and they have doubled the enemy's team score.
Tony, every time, man, Vimzy just, boom, he swoops in and gets that trade with Spartan. That is just too funny, man. It's just very consistent. Loving what I'm seeing right now. Vimzy with the perfect shots. He is not missing. He is angry right now. This little guy, he is one to look out for. We've seen it on Money Tuesday. He was just an animal, man. We saw it in his match against Commonly in Command Station. He was just freaking out, going hard in the comms. Excellent shots right there. But Penguin, oh my God, Penguin. He's going to be able to grab up both of those kills and secure the camo. That was huge.
That he does. 7 minutes 22 seconds on the clock, but I doubt time will be a factor. Penguin putting down some good shots on Alex, forcing him to back down over towards Car's side. Vemzy currently holding down top. Car taking some damage himself, and finally a player goes down. So now that's going to be Pyretic by himself. Penguin and Spark can take advantage of this. Penguin just barely missing a jump. The second one as well, and decides, you know what? I'm going to stop embarrassing myself. I'm just going to go around this way.
Yeah, and he's going to have lots of patience here. Penguin just waiting for the very last second until his teammate's there and put some shots in. I love that discipline from him. When you have the camo, you've got to wait until you see both players, and then you got to make your move. You do not want to make anything happen. You do not want to shoot your gun or make yourself known until you know where both players are. I remember being at the Beachland and playing with Patch. Patch is one of the best Halo 1 players in the world, and he was just, man, he was harping on it. He was on my case every single time I had camo, and I was not knowing where both players were, and I was like dedicating myself to a kill or committing to a battle. He was like, dude, what are you doing right now? Stop it.
I mean, hey, you need someone to set you straight sometimes. And I guess that's what's being happened. And as of right now, I mean, somebody needs to wake up Spartan and Penguin. Maybe need a coach in there to come in and set them straight at the moment.
They need Patch over there. They need like a big-time pro player to be coaching them right now. Hey, coaches can be for twos as well, guys. Like, hey, that's not in the rules.
I agree 100%. The Slays go in, and that's going to be a squad wipe in favor of Spartan and Penguin. Currently down by 5 kills, but a little bit of momentum is on their side. The Penguin knows that. He puts the heavy shots on Pyretic, forcing him one shot and for him to back down. He is well aware that he's over on P-Door, putting the shots in. Nade goes out. Both. This is a pivotal battle right here. If Spartan and Penguin win this and 2-0 them, I'm going to be confident that they can come back in this game, but they need to win this battle. Spartan has invis. That's a good sign, 90.
Enemy team.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what they need to get themselves back into this one, but that's not what they need. Vimzy did not just need to perfect Penguin. Penguin did not need to die there. I like what we're seeing, though, the rotation. They know that they need to stick together right now. They're going to move into red, and they were just trying to fly onto the spawn, right? They knew that they got 1 kill right there, and they were trying to bank on whether they was spawning red or blue, but they just made sure they didn't hesitate. They picked one base, and they got away from the camo player. They want to stay away from him as long as possible, and that's exactly what they're doing. Oh, the flying from Vimzy, though. Vimzy, hey, man, that's not going to work every time.
Oh my gosh, while being one shot to one tap both of those players. I mean, granted they were one shot as well, but still one tapping both of those players perfectly. Spartan has that ice. We've been talking about it all day today. The kill goes in, another squad wipe, and now they're with only 2 kills. 90. Spartan and Penguin are here.
They've finally come to life. This is exactly what needed to happen. Sometimes you just need to get challenged, and that's when your competitive side will arise. But Pyretic, he's going to match that with some perfect shots onto Spartan. He is going to sit him down. Excellent job from Pyretic. Pyretic is going to be able to put some more shots into Penguin. Penguin gets taken down. Great grenade by Spartan, though. He just needs to live. He needs to get the heck out of there. The camo about to be up in 20 seconds. This is going to be a huge fight for it. We don't need to see the players just running for it. They need to contest for map control first.
22-19 lead in favor of Vemzy and Pyretic at the moment. Luckily, they were able to stabilize a bit because, let me tell you, Penguin and Spartan were on a roll, but now they're on the ropes. Currently down by 3 kills. Penguin putting in the shots, trying to hold down peak control. Pressure coming in. Spartan does get away with that invis and might be able to get right behind enemy lines. Puts the shots into Vemzy. More shots into Pyretic. Trying to save his teammate here. They need to get the slays. Penguin comes in, slays out Vemzy. Spartan whips his jump right there. That's when Penguin by himself. Doesn't matter because Penguin comes out with the double kill. Big plays being made right here. This is going to be the best series, ladies and gentlemen. Book it right now. This is going to be the best series. Tweet it out. Money Tuesdays. I'm here, Night. I almost fell off my chair. I almost fell off my chair, Nighty.
stay safe now, Tony. Stay safe. Safety first, brother. But Pyretic, he's going to land some excellent shots onto Spartan. Spartan was being sneaky there, but Pyretic, he had the read. He knew exactly where he was going to be. He's reading them so well right now. He's going to back down, and the Spartan spawn's going to come in and get that cleanup. So that was very fortunate right there. Vimzy, he's going to try to get the movement here, going to try to get a trade, but that's not going to happen. And then Pyretic is not in the position to get the cleanup. So he is all by his lonesome now, and he's in trouble. He's in trouble. And Spartan's going to get the cleanup. Only 1 kill to go. Vimzy, you got to stay alive right here, and you got to stay away from this camo player because Penguin is going to be hunting you down. Wait a minute. Where's the camo? Where's the camo? Does Spartan have it? Who has it? I don't know. Spartan just died with it. He probably died with the camo.
Oh,
and the stick comes in.
It's a tie!
No way! What? What just happened?
Instant replay. Louis, put the instant replay. Instant replay. I need to see this. I don't care about this. I need to see the replay. That might have been the greatest twos game ever, and it goes into the tie. Look at this. I want slow motion. Louis, slow motion. The stick goes in. That's it, but he's half shield. Backing down. Pyretic able to sneak out the 2 shots just as he was trying to get behind the wall. Man should have started glitched or something. He goes down. The tie is in. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we just saw that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Money Tuesday. This is what it's all about. I don't know what the ruling is. Are we going to a replay? I have no idea what the ruling is.
Absolutely, we're getting a replay. That is a history in the making right now. That goes down in the books. That was an unbelievable game. Oh my God, I cannot believe we just witnessed that. That ending was so perfect. Look at those stats. Penguin, man, Penguin at the end, unbelievable. I mean, it was a huge clutch stick. He couldn't have done anything better in that situation. Phenomenal job. Coming to life there. Pyretic opened this game up incredible. Every single player in that game was playing exceptional Halo. That was an amazing game, Tony. Oh my God. I gotta breathe for a second. Hold on.
That shit was crazy. I might get fired for cursing. I'm sorry. I apologize. But you look at it and say something else. Put it that way. I can't believe what we just saw. It was such an amazing game. From start to finish, we saw Pyretic and Vimzy really open up nicely. Spartan and Penguin, stayed like true professionals. Were able to come back in the game multiple times. Yeah. We're just absolutely insane back and forward action, and it ends in a tie. We're gonna replay game number 1 on Truth. Let's go.
Let's go. I mean, there's really no other way to do it. I mean, we've got to see that one over again. See if it's just as close or what. Here's the play that I was talking about. Penguin with that double kill. What Spartan did right there was so smart. He let Penguin win that fight, and then he was able to scan around for the spawns and get ready for them and knew exactly where they were coming from. Gave the information to Penguin. Penguin knew what to do. He was able to get that stick. I mean, that was a massive stick. Spartan going down right there was so big for Vimzy and Pyretic. They could have won that game easily. Oh my God. The body disrespect right now from Vimzy. He's fired up.
He's fired up indeed. A 2-0 lead in favor of Vimzy and Pyretic, and they also even have the camouflage. Spartan able to ice up and take out Pyretic. That's going to be a pivotal battle right there. Vimzy's well aware of it, so he's going to slow things down a bit, allow his teammate to spawn, and wait for Spartan to push out. Gets a couple of cheeky shots in. Now let's see what's going to happen here, Nighty.
Yeah, this is going to be big. Really, really big. This is another chance for both of these teams. I love that right there. Spartan just taking a second to look out. He's looking for that. He's just waiting for that camo player to take the shot, but Vimzy did not take the bait. He's like, look at that juicy worm right there. I don't want it.
I don't enjoy worms. Well, gummy worms are delicious. Players one shot, try to stay alive. Going to switch gears over towards Vimzy, who ends up getting back smacked by Spartan. Penguin ends up getting the kills, and the body disrespect going right back at it. It's been said I think it was, I want to say it was Swish that said it. He loves when people body disrespect him because it doesn't put pressure on him, he says. He says that puts the pressure on them to win every gunfight after that. Otherwise, they're going to look pretty stupid.
Vimzy just getting the heck out of dodge. He's going to make them chase him. The fastest point of view, though, he's just going to do the 360 like 4 times. We're seeing Spartan make an aggressive play over onto the carbine. He nails him with that grenade, but Pyretic, he's going to sit him down. And Vimzy flying. I think every single time we see him, he's just flying. No matter what, he's flying. There we go. Fly again. Another one. Let's see it.
Gain the lead.
He's going to land that excellent grenade. He does get some shots in. The trade comes out. Vimzy is going to put a great grenade in there to just play defense. The camo is about to be up, so Penguin was able to challenge that one, and he's going to be down by it. But Spartan is going to grab it, and he's going to get top mid control. So now the patience game comes in. They want to just play their lives as long as possible. They want to make sure they're playing as good a defense as they can. Run this camo out.
Well, I mean, he currently has about 50% left of that camouflage over towards bottom mid. Vimzy just hopping up between bottom toilet and top. Now Spartan trying to get a little bit more aggressive, has the green gun ready to shoot it. Such patience. Doesn't actually shoot it before he gets behind the wall. Ends up connecting, but still goes down. Penguin now going to be by himself. That's going to be a 2v1 situation. Penguin doesn't care. He wins that pivotal gunfight and even putting down some good shots on Pyretic to back him down.
And the play comes in. Spartan is just going to be playing sneaky. He's got the steps going. He's going to walk around. He knows where both players are. He's going to try to come up right behind him. He's got the intel. And Penguin gets taken down. Oh, no, that's not good. So Spartan's all by his lonesome right now, and he's going to get collapsed on really fast. Here we go.
The lead.
Spartan does get the trade, though, onto Vimzy. This is just a 1v1. Every single time we see it, it's just Spartan versus Vimzy at this point. Loving this grudge match.
I'm loving it indeed, and we're tied up at 9 apiece. Not for long, though, because Spartan wins another pivotal gunfight. That time it's going to be on on Pyretic. Spartan is not done yet. He's actually pushing towards bottom blue. He's well aware there's a player towards top blue. If Penguin can make a one shot, he's going to right behind him. Yes, he does. Shots go in and hits the hot 5 on Vimzy. Get them while they're hot, 90.
Reversal. Perfect.
They are handing him out. Spartan is locked in. Once we see him in pure slaying mode, he is an absolute robot. We've seen it time and time again. He's waiting for this camo here. This camo is going to be big right now with his 3-kill lead. But Penguin has got to make sure he does not go down. Excellent shots right now onto the camo player. They're isolating him and making sure that he can't do much. Oh my God, he's still landing those shots on him across the map. Oh my God, Spartan, he's able to live just for a second, but Pyretic is all over him, and finally Pyretic takes him down.
That he does, and he's not done yet. More shots coming in. Penguin gonna go down as well. Just like that, only 1 kill between the two. Spartan over there by himself, and despite being alone, he's still putting down some cross-map shots, but Penguin just spawned behind them. Let's see what they can do. They're either gonna have to fight out of red base or get stuck in and collapsed on.
Good shots being put in. Pyretic, he's going to try to get the pinch here with Vimzy. Vimzy needs to move in a little bit faster, though. He's getting the shots in. He does get the kill. The trade comes in. The 1v1 is active. Spartan going to take down... Oh, never mind. He's just going to get the heck out. I like this rotation. That is very nice. He just waited for his teammate to spawn up and got back to the blue base. Make sure that they didn't spawn blue. So now they have a little bit more information. But Pyretic, he comes in, he swoops in, he takes down Penguin, and then Vimzy gets the beatdown onto Spartan. I swear that if we had a counter for every time Vimzy is zooming into Spartan's point of view, it would probably be at 9 or 10.
It might just be 14-13 leads still in favor of Vimzy and Pyretic. They're playing very well in this now mind you, I mean, we saw game number 1, but it ended in a tie. This is right here is the rematch, the replay, and Vimzy comes and takes out Penguin back to a 1-kill lead. Now gonna try to stay alive, though. It's Sparty and Vimzy trying to get into a pivotal gunfight. Here's the shot. Vimzy gets out of dodge. I think Penguin's well aware of it, so he throws an excellent nade, and Vimzy goes down.
Penguin is going to make his move over to Pink. He's still looking for this player. Pyretic is trying to stay off the grid for as long as possible, but he's going to get taken down. The bait and switch comes in, and Spartan does just enough damage for Penguin to get that kill, and this is turning around. Now the camo about to be up. It is, and Spartan is going to have it He's still getting singled out, though. Oh, my God. Vimzy and Pyretic are so good at putting the pressure on a camo player.
That they are, and there we go. Spartan able to get the cleanup kill on Vimzy. Also putting some great shots on Pyretic. Despite being weak, still able to get the health advantage on him. Fantastic shots coming in from Spartan. They hold on to a 3-kill lead. A spawner did come up over towards top red. He's aware of it, takes out Pyretic. Vimzy goes back down on Spartan, goes down, and we have a 3-kill lead in favor of Spartan and Penguin.
Penguin looking around, just slowing this game just a tad bit. The pace has fallen. We're seeing some action over here at blue. Spartan's going to be putting some damage in. He's going to get these call-outs. He's in trouble, though. Spartan still lives, though. God, look at that movement. Being able to see him stay alive right there was beautiful. They know that Penguin is up at pink, so they can't just fly out and finish Spartan. It was up to Spartan to keep those angles going, and he did a really good job for a while, but I don't think Penguin was really communicating to him that he was hanging back, because Spartan just took those fights, and now Penguin's in trouble, and this is not good, but Spartan was able to get that kill there. That's going to be huge. Vimzy's going to need to just hold down this pink. He's landing those shots. That player jumps back out, and that nade is perfect. Oh my God, that is exactly what they needed. Spartan and Penguin taking this one over here in the final moments.
And currently 4 kills between these teams right now, and Pyretic on screen puts down some good shots on Spartan, and Spartan's gonna be forced to back down. I think there should be a camouflage coming up soon, but I don't think they can worry about that just yet. They need to get Slays, as Vimzy are gonna rotate over towards Car's side, so the Spartan just to stay alive.
Moving over towards the spawn. Spartan knows where he's at, but he's not going to choose to engage. He's just going to back down, wait for Penguin to make something happen here. Penguin has a good bead on one player. It looks like the stick might have come in, but it didn't happen. Vimzy was not able to land it. Penguin does get the kill, and this game is just looking like all Spartan and Penguin right now. This is great. We are starting to see some of the best players in the game really being challenged and put to the test.
Next kill.
And Spartan staying up towards P3, putting some good shots in. Penguin takes out Vimzy, and they only need one more kill. There it is. Spartan putting the 25th kill on the board. No ties here. Game number 1 going to Spartan and Penguin.
Yeah, I mean, game 1 they were really caught off. You know, they saw that there was a chance. That was the closest game I've ever seen in my life, basically. Like the stick and the 2 headshots. I think there was a body shot in there. Going back and watching that replay, I saw that there was a body shot in the first game that helped get the final kill onto Penguin for the trade. But yeah, I just think that Spartan and Penguin came to life after realizing how close this really was, and they were given that second chance to do something about it, and they were able to come out on top. I mean, they really did exactly what they needed to do. They played a very consistent game, but that was so competitive. I cannot wait to see what is in store for game number 2 or 3 or whatever.
Well, it's game number 2. This was game 1v2, I guess. We're going into game number 2, and it's currently a 1-0 series in favor of Spartan and Penguin. And I mean, we got to give it up for Vimzy and Pyretic, because they played excellent. I think they played well. Ending that game in the tie was crazy, especially because that player was stuck. He had to literally ice up and hit those 2 shots just to tie up the game, and was able to do so. And there was Vimzy shooting the bodies. Spartan going back at him. I mean, I like playing the mental game as well. And if you think that's going to get you the advantage, I mean, hey, play it. But it clearly didn't work in that game. Going into game 2, Plaza Slayer. And what we've seen in the tournament so far, Nighty, is game 2 is not the same as game 1. We might see Vimzy and Pyretic start on a roll, just like we've seen some of the other teams do that lost game number 1.
We hope so. We definitely hope so. I really want to see that. But let's get a little bit of updates on the floor here. We see over on the other side of the bracket, we've got Boo Boo Dubu and Falcated with a clean 2-0 sweep over Divine Damsel and Z Manny. And they are going to be the next matchup for whoever wins this fight. So we're going to see a possible Spartan and Penguin matchup against Boo Boo Doo Boo and Falcade. That would be amazing to witness. I'm looking forward to that one. And on the bottom, Soul Snipe and taking on Trippy and Tapping right now. And that will determine our winners final. And then we've got the losers also that is just chugging along down at the bottom. We've got Typos and Infamy getting 2-0'd by Cycle and Zeod. And some more good ones. We see Malicy and Bug Tinder winning their match and then getting pitted up against Divine Damsel and Z Manny, who just came out of winners. And then Simply Fear Me as who's he teaming with?
With Juggernaut, but you know what? And this tournament's absolutely full of names, and let's focus up on this right here, because there's some names in this lobby right now. Spartan has the overshield, not a kill on the board yet. I'm ready. Game number 1 ended in the tie, and then eventually Spartan and Penguin won the replay. I don't know what's gonna happen in game number 2. Let's go, Nighty.
Yeah, and we've got some excellent matchups just everywhere going down. You can check that bracket out in the chat. Just make sure you !bracket, and it will pop up for you on Smash GG. We are using the Microsoft-powered bracket site, and it's been pretty awesome. I've been an admin on there and been working it, and it seems to work out pretty well. We've been using that for the Microsoft Store tournaments, and it really has been wonderful. Hoping to use that a lot more in the future, but here we go. We're starting this one off good. Pyretic with a good cleanup. He's going to get this sniper and set up for it. He knows where the spawns are going to be coming in. He knows exactly where to have that sniper. He does land the body shot. I think he was hoping that his teammate was going to be ready for that top yellow, because, I mean, the comms were coming in that that's where they were headed. And as soon as he said something, Vimsy should have been ready for it. So that was a very unfortunate... Oh, no. Oh, no, he misses the jump. That's where it comes in. Pyretic has been away from the game for a while, and that's exactly where you start to see it, is in the movement.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know he was away from the game. I figured he's been, you know, grinding and practicing. So you're giving me a little bit inside knowledge here as Penguin going right over towards top glass with the light rifle, trying to create some long distance angles, maybe to utilize that zooming in for the 3-shot, or even not zoom them. It's still a 4-shot weapon. The light rifle, you may lose a little bit of mobility, but man, it's pretty darn good as a rifle.
The waiting game is happening. Spartan's just going to be checking this one out, trying to see where these players are pushing from. He does. Oh, well, never mind. The hit marker lied to me. I thought he hit that shot. Did not connect. OS is up. Spartan's going to fly at it and gets it. That is going to be very, very big for him. He's just going to get out of there, though. He knows that he's going to get easily double-teamed. He's going to wait for Penguin to get into position first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he checked it! He checked it!
Oh, he still lost, though. Pyretic still comes out with the kill, so he may have been aware, and he did check it, but sadly was not able to get the kill. That's going to leave Penguin momentarily by himself. Down by 1 kill is Spartan and Penguin. Well, now backs against the wall a little bit, but they're pros. They've been there, done that. They know how to stabilize.
Yeah, holding one's composure in a tournament is one of the biggest aspects that makes you a pro. It really just changes the entire game. Once you have locked into that and you understand how to keep yourself calm, oh man, you're just on easy street after that. Like, when you're playing games against teams, you just realize that, oh baby, the body disrespect from Spartan, it's just not stopping. All day, he's just slapping bodies, shooting bodies, he's doing it all. He's gonna fly out, but he's going to miss that beatdown onto Vimsy. I'm surprised that Vimsy didn't take the time to maybe give him a pop on the body, too.
Well, I mean, I don't know what happened off stream, but the first body disrespect that we saw on stream was actually Vimsy going at Spartan's body. So I don't know if it's just payback. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but either way, it's 8-6 lead in favor of Vimsy and Pyretic. So they've earned the body disrespect, I guess, at this point, as Vimsy trying to stay alive over towards blue side. I'm guessing the spawns came over towards Tram, so expecting the collapse to come in either on loop or maybe towards yard.
Vimsy going to be taking just a second to find out some information. You want to get the intel first. You don't want to make any too big of plays. Pyretic, he's going to connect that headshot. Watch him heat up here with the Blainer. We've got an OS about to be up, so Vimzy and Pyretic are just playing the game. They've got players on both sides of them. They were pinched for a second. The stick does come in. Pyretic's ready, though. He knows exactly where that player's going to come from. That's going to be the double onto Spartan. Pyretic is just heating up.
The spawn trap is set up, and they spawn towards bottom nest once again. Pyretic knows that they're going to try to maybe go out through open field, so he likes not to watch top lift, but instead to look down open field. But there's another player who I might have spawned down and got top gold. That was Penguin, so Spartan bought just enough time for Penguin to come in and make a play. Beautiful. I can't believe that just happened. And just like that, the turntables have turntabling, and now we're kind of momentum in favor of Spartan and Penguin.
Penguin just making sure he doesn't take too much damage, and that's exactly why you saw that little micro movement from him. As soon as he was taking damage, he started taking steps backwards. He knew exactly what he needed to do. He needed to get out of there, but that wasn't going to be enough because Spartan gets taken down, and then the numbers game comes in. Vimzy gets the kill. Plaza, just such a strong map out of Pyretic. I know we've seen him in the past when he was competing against Bound and Renegade. Him and Demons, I believe Demons was his teammate. They took down Bound and Renegade, and Pyretic was just a monster on Plaza. As you witness, he knows exactly where Spartan was going to be. He's going to land the headshot with the sniper. He's going to get right back up to one of the most powerful positions on the map. That's going to be this glass where you can pretty much land any angle necessary. Vimzy going to come in with that cleanup, and this is looking like it's all over. I mean, it ain't, but it's looking like it.
I mean, it's obvious that Vimzy and Pyretic have a huge lead right now, and it's looking like it's heavily in their favor as Pyretic able to get a sniper. We have double sniper on the map here, but it's not over until it's over. We have professional players here, and anything can happen. There's time on the board, and there should be a power coming up very soon. Shots are coming in. Alex is trying to stay alive. Now so is Vimzy, so heavy damage coming in. Penguin able to win his gunfight. Vimzy goes down. That's a squad wipe, and just like that, Spartan and Penguin have momentum and the overshield, and about 2 shots left in this sniper rifle, Alex.
He's going to get away with it. He's going to just reposition himself and get into a better position. He knows where one player is. Now he knows where 2 are. He's going to come in hot, gets that perfect, and he is ready to line that shot up and gets the double.
Fantastic plays being made by both teams, but now it's Spartan and Penguin who are on a bit of a run here. A little bit less than 5 minutes on the clock. Penguin avoiding that nade and jumping down towards Flowers, going in for the collapse. Here comes the shots. Whips the first 2, but damage still coming in. That player's gonna be 1 shot. Penguin finally comes in for the cleanup. A little late on that one. Killing spree still earned. 2-shot melee, and Penguin icing up, getting the double kill. That's gonna be 2 down. The spawners are going in towards Tram's side.
That's what we saw in game 1. We saw him come to life just about this time. This is exactly where he started to make his biggest plays and start to ice up, and he is starting to do that now. He is just going to go full force ahead right into the plaza and get up behind these players. He knows he's on the flank. He's not going to be there in time, though. Spartan's going to get double teamed, and here the double team's going to come in, and Penguin goes down. Only 4 kills to go. The OS about to drop in 30 seconds. Spartan, he gets the spawn. Oh, but he gets found out. They knew exactly where he was going. Spartan was trying to be sneaky there. I love the intelligence from that play. They know exactly what they need to do. They need to just really, really make sure that both players are not able to just get on top of them and play the numbers game on their spawn. And that was a perfect move out of Penguin to let that player go. Ooh. Now he can use this to his advantage. He goes in for the double kill. He needed to stay away from that player. He did not need to let that player get that trade. It was a good trade, but he didn't need to let that happen right now because there's only 2 kills to go. But this is going to be huge. Oh, he gets it. Oh, that was huge. Spartan gets the OS. This could be a huge comeback.
Yeah, I mean, he won that pivotal gunfight against 2 different players, but as you said, the scoreboard is not on their side. Luckily, Spartan's well aware of it. Utilized the overshield to get that kill on Vimzy, avoiding all the green gun. He might allow Penguin to come in and take the lead on this battle so that he doesn't risk getting green gun with this overshield, and that he does. Penguin gets the damage in. He ends up getting the kill, and he picks up the Plaza pistol, but forgets he had a BR in his back pocket, so now he's rocking a BR Plaza pistol combo and can't slow down to go after that pistol. It doesn't matter. He hits the perfect kill. He's daggone good with this BR.
Yeah, you know, I always pick up the BR. I'm not nearly as good as he is, but, you know, I like picking it up. It's still in my blood. I love that BR. Halo 3 all day, baby, represent. But, you know, Spartan out here making it look good. He put some shots in. He's got to get away, though. He's got to get out. He does. Oh, my God. They're both no shields. That's game over if the one nade landed between them right there.
Oh,
the shot comes in. Pyretic gets one. He's going to fly out for it. Oh, my God. That was like Matrix-like. It almost looked like it went into slow motion. But there we go. Vimzy ends it, and we are tied up 1-1 going into the final game of the series right after this. Oh, my God. People, let everyone know this is going down right now. Vimzy versus Spartan. They have been talking trash for weeks now. They have been going at each other's throats, and it has come down to this huge grudge match of the tournament. Oh my God, 2,700 damage dealt by Pyretic. That is just astronomical numbers coming out of him, and he was landing the headshots with Sniper. That follow-up shot right there was beautiful. That is not an easy shot to hit. He shot it right through the foliage and was able to connect. Unfortunately, Vimzy couldn't get that, but he was just on fire all game long. That was just a tremendous battle between these two 2v2 giants. I mean, this is the best of the best we are watching right now.
I agree 100%. I mean, that was a great win by Pyretic and Vimzy right there to tie up the series. And you know, it's crazy to me because obviously we're still playing Halo 5. We're still playing 2v2s. It's the same format, but it's crazy to me how different Plaza and Truth is. But either way, now we're going into Regret. And Regret is one of my favorite maps to watch. We're talking Snowball City. If you go down, you will get spawned on and you will pay the price dearly. Spartan and Penguin currently, I guess, losing momentum right now, but they did win game number 1. Let's see if they can replicate that going into game 3. We have our professional players here. Spartan, well known throughout the industry. Penguin representing Cloud9, well known as well. Let's see what they got.
And what I just said about Penguin, where he's really coming to life towards the end of the game, that doesn't need to happen. He needs to stay more consistent. He needs to come out on top right here, right now, off the beginning rip, and make a lot of those big plays early on. And that's exactly what he does. He's able to win his gunfight versus Pyretic, and they get 2 down right away without burning the OS. So now Spartan waits till the very last second to grab it.
Overshield in the hands of Spartan right now. He goes right up to car 2, gets shots on the first player, jumps right back in, able to take out Vimzy, and we have a 4-0 lead in favor of Spartan and Penguin. Spartan he's blocking blue. I think Penguin's aware of it, holding down top mid, so that means that the spawns are coming in towards red. They know it, and they're forcing it that way. That's what professional veterans do. Nades are coming in, damage goes down. This might be a 6-0 lead in favor of the boys in red.
Yeah, this is looking wild. Totally different story right now. We're seeing, we haven't seen this yet, where Spartan and Penguin come out this hot off the rip, but oh my God, Penguin kind of messed up there a little bit. That's going to be a good opening for this team. That's exactly what they needed to do. Spartan's going to just hide here for a second. He does get some shots into Vimzy, who is just flying like usual. And he is just going to wait for getting some of these angles. So he knows where these players are going. He knows they're going to get rotations, and they're going to go to the top of the map. So he's waiting for what Penguin is going to do. He's going to listen to Penguin and say, okay, hey, I'm going to be making a play. I'm going to be moving up. But so far, it's not looking like that's going to happen. They're just going to be shooting them off the top middle. That's what happens when you just fly all day, Vimzy. They start to read you a little bit better.
That they do. I'm going to stay on board with the young man, I believe formerly of New Jersey. I know he just moved this weekend. I'm not sure exactly where to, but I'm still going to call. He's still a Jersey boy. I'm from Jersey as well, and I know my people. It's a Jersey boy right here in Spartan making his way towards car side. Vimzy going to get over towards top mid. I think they're aware of it. Vimzy gets the cleanup kill on Penguin, and now Spartan's going to be left in a little bit of a 2v1 situation. He's going to actually hide and wait for his teammate to spawn.
Spartan's kill-death ratio for Money Tuesdays on Regret is a 2.0. So Spartan makes everybody his bitch on this map. That's basically what that statistic tells me. He is a god on Regret, and he is showcasing it right now. 8-3. He is killing it. He's going to make this jump up to top middle and just make sure that they cannot get any ground. He wants to play the real estate game. make sure they can't get up into car or make their way to top middle. Doing a perfect job at that. Puts just enough damage on both. Knows that that player was no shields at car, but he's going to just back down and wait for Penguin to make his moves. He's got this noob combo in hand. He's going to put it to use, takes down Vimzy, and now he's pushing in to try to pinch Pyretic, who he knows is at car.
Oh my goodness, utilizing that car forward jump up to get up and around Pyretic there, dropping down, gets the slay, but Vimzy's a different story. He's gonna hit the 5. Currently one shot trying to stay alive. Penguin is on the prowl, thrust slides into the kill. Pyretic goes back at Penguin for the cleanup, but look at that scoreboard. It's getting a little bit out of hand. 11-5 lead in favor of Spartan and Penguin.
Spartan going to land a nice nade in. Going to hit that player, keep them off of the top middle. He is playing hyper aggressive, and I love to see it. He's going to drop down, see if these players are trying to make the wraparound, see if they can get a flank in. But now he's going for it. He's going to make the sneaky flank up. He does get the top middle jump in, and he gets a great shot onto Vimzy. Vimzy committed way too much to that fight, not knowing where Spartan was. And he's just going to pay for it. They're starting to pay for a lot of their mistakes that they've been making in this series. But Spartan and Penguin have just come to the point where they've had it. They said, we're not letting you get away with this anymore.
That they are not in Spartan, putting down some heavy damage on Pyretic, who's gonna be forced to back down. Vimzy trying to go in for the cleanup kill on Spartan off the screen. Penguin actually catching Pyretic off guard, gets the slay despite getting hit by the green gun, and Spartan's gonna get away with this overshield, full shield. Get it,
no.
clicks it, hits Vimzy, and lets him know about it.
This is where it begins. If they don't mess up, if they keep this going, if they play this one right, they can easily end this game here. What Vimzy and Pyretic want to do right now is they want to make sure they're playing together as well as possible, just like that. Getting that trade right there is huge, making sure to push the player that doesn't have the OS and just going fully at him and grabbing that kill and getting away. That could not have been any more executed. Honestly, I couldn't see them doing anything better right now. They just got to make sure they're not playing for trades and they're getting these kills.
And the shots coming in from Penguin and Spartan, able to delete Vimzy from off the map here. That's going to leave Pyretic currently by himself over towards top red. Penguin sneaks in, gets a couple of shots off, and is going to allow Spartan possibly to clean that up. But Pyretic being very evasive right now, evading all the damage, stays alive long enough for Vimzy to come in for the backup, but the waves are coming in. Spartan takes out Vimzy, he puts the damage in, and Penguin comes in for the cleanup. 19-8 lead in favor of Spartan and Penguin. They are 6 kills away from taking this win.
Oh, Penguin putting the damage in. He gets that beat down, and that makes it an easier kill for Spartan. Sometimes that's all you really need to do is just make sure you land that damage down for your teammate, get that last second beat down in. It really does a lot of wonders being able to get those. A lot of the times you see Penguin play, that's what he's all about, really. It's just being a huge nuisance up in the face, getting really close quarter combat, and making sure to get those beatdowns in. He does a lot of damage to the other team. Spartan is going to not be able to win that fight against Pyretic. Pyretic landing the perfect. The OS about to be up, and they're ready for it. But I got to say, it's too little too late at this point.
And the overshield clicks onto Vimzy, and the slay comes in. Pyretic gonna clean up Spartan right there. Vimzy really starting to up the tempo here. Now he has extra shields. He wants to speed things up. Goes in and able to get the kill on Penguin. Spartan gonna be by himself, getting heavy damage on overshield. Those an excellent cancellation nade of that angle, and is going in. And Spartan taking out Pyretic right there. That was a big pivotal kill. My God, I'm sorry, not Pyretic. Excuse me, Vimzy. That was a huge pivotal kill. Penguin goes at the Pyretic, and they're 1 kill away from taking this game here, Nighty.
I just gotta say, those shots from Penguin were so perfect. That player was directly over his head, and he was able to get the 5. That was so smooth, man. Penguin is locked in, and he is looking so good. I played Penguin about 20 games in a row. I wasn't on his team a single time in matchmaking. I was so damn pissed. I was like, man, this guy is one of the best players in the world, and he is absolutely on fire right now. He is winning at the tournaments. He is on top. He is killing it, and I gotta play him. He was so hard to play against. He is an incredible talent. Loving what I'm seeing out of Penguin. 10 with 8 assists. You can't get any better right there. Great stat line. Good damage being put down. Look at the accuracy, 60%. Get that out of here, man. Penguin's just too damn good.
Penguin is indeed good, but it was also Spartan that was able to drop the 15 kills. Whenever I saw some pivotal shots going down, for example, Spartan on Vemzy with a little bit of that overshield left, throwing the excellent nades, hitting the shots, getting the kills. Whenever I saw pivotal wins, it was in favor of Spartan. Spartan was out of control this game, and the scoreboard shows. I mean, 15 kills, not bad at all, and that run was absolutely insane. I thought we were going to go on a 6-0 run. I think it ended up being 5-2, but still, great start to the game. I enjoyed it. Spartan and Penguin earned that one, and I can't wait to see them in your winners bracket finals.
Yeah, that's where they're going. Looking at the bracket here, we have got a lot of hot matches going on at the moment, but the big ones, Boo Boo Doo Falcated, Spartan, Penguin, that is going to be one hell of a matchup. Meanwhile, we've got Soul Snipe and Drug taking on Trippy and Tapping Buttons at the moment. That one's going, and so we've got some incredible twos coming up, but right now we are going to go to a quick commercial break, y'all. We'll be back in just a second. Don't go anywhere.
Double kill. Double kill. Reversal. Game time. First strike. Double kill. Lost the lead. Double kill. Double. Killing spree. Raw. Double kill. Raw.
Perfect.